Scrooge. Good day. Whoa! Whoa! What was that noise? Woodcutters? Quick! Whoa! Good morning.
You must be Zinnek, eh? I'm Henry.
I was wondering what you're doing here. Fresh blood for the gang?
Yeah. I hear you're running a little behind. And could you...
Like it was like... Well, what is it you
I
need?
need to know a few things about... So, Zinnek,
Oh, I never want to see that shit again. I still have the taste of it in my mouth. And Bonnie and me was taking turns tasting it.
weren't you afraid a dead soul would enter you through it?
What? What are you babbling about?
Dead souls pass time in niter crystals, don't they? That's why the miller is looking for them. To bring the golem to life.
You fool! We're looking for saltpeter to sell to butchers for salty meat. There's good coin in it.
Well, the miller told me something different.
You can't believe everything he says. A golem in the mill. He's yanking your pizzle.
You're all just trying to confuse me.
Crazel's a good teacher. You know how it is.
What can you tell me about Bonnie?
Well, you mean Cheeks or Jezebel?
Are those nicknames?
Dunger, Snowdrop, Vixen... We always come up with the stupidest names, and nobody sees through them anyway. Bonnie's been here the longest, and has the most experience. I'm surprised she still puts up with Crazel and his mad notions. And I think she likes animals more than people. When I try to talk to her about work or weather, she gets bored.
What sort of place is this?
Our secret place, where we can quietly plot sneaky plans for our beloved Miller.
Behind that boarded up door? What's inside that cliff?
You know, storage, rubbish, rats, filth. Look, I know Bonnie ordered me to clean up in there. Thanks to you, I'm sure the movement of goods will start again soon. So it'd probably be good to have some order around here. I just haven't got round to it yet.
Why do you work...
Well, how can I put it? Anywhere else, they'd have kicked me out by now. The miller's the last person who'd still give me a job. He says every idiot is of some use at least.
And you see that as a compliment?
I see a coin in my hand every week. That's all I care about.
What did you do before you started working for the miller?
A bit of this, a bit of that. When I was still a boy, I studied lie at a tannery, and then I slaved away at a dye house. But since I came to the town, it's been, well, let's say not exactly honest work. That's what I'm best at, see?
What do you think of Crazel?
Is this some kind of test or what? I can think what I want and I keep my opinion to myself. And you ought to do the same.
Zinnek, I have a few questions.
So now you need me, eh? Farewell.
God bless you, sir.
I'm Henry, Miller Crazel's new apprentice. He sent me to search for a niter pit and said you might be able to help me with that.
Of course I will. I'm Bonnie. Nice to meet you.
Bonnie? It's not a name I hear often.
It's not the name I was baptized with. In our craft, it ain't a good idea to tell people your real name. That's why we use nicknames. What should we call you?
The poet.
Well, that's not very creative. You know what? I'll come up with a nickname for you myself when I get to know you better. Did you bring me something from the mill?
Actually, Crazel said you'd appreciate some herbs.
He's right there. Do you have some for me?
I've got something here.
My word, that's exactly what I...
What kind of...
The kind where Zenek finally gets some sense into his head and stops making stupid beginner's mistakes. Just so you know, that mess with the author of Hermes Trismegistus would never have happened to me. Not me. While we're on the subject of rituals,
He did.
And what do you think of it?
I'm curious to see what a golem made of flour will look like. But I'm mostly curious to see if Krazel will really be able to breathe life into it with the help of saltpeter.
I'm more worried that as soon as it comes to life, it'll slay us all with one blow. So, if by some chance it looks like something's going wrong, you won't see my heels for dust. And I suggest you do the same. But that's enough of that. We're not going to stand here talking about flower golem. I'd like to chat with you too, Henry. But if you're in a hurry to find Krazel's...
No.
You know what? I'll start. When they caught Zenek in Troskovitz, I was scared out of my mind that they'd catch me and clap me in the stocks. I had to hide out here for a while, so I haven't had anyone to talk to. Life and the leg. Zenek and all the other mill knuckleheads were never worth much as company. Glad the millers finally found a normal hand for once. You've got a beautiful dog. What's his name?
Mutt.
What a cute fella. How did you find each other?
He belonged to this girl I knew, Teresa. She saved my life in my hometown, Skalitz, when I went to bury my parents.
Well, That's what I call an interesting past. I used to have a dog, but I don't anymore.
He died.
He started getting these lumps all over his body. He stopped eating, just slept all the time. And then, well, what's done is done. And what about you? What kind of family are you from? Also, thieves?
No. Pa was a blacksmith. I inherited something from him, I hope.
Oh, really? Would you teach me how to make, maybe, barrel hoops?
Those are pretty hard. Wouldn't you rather start with, maybe nails?
Sure. I'm pretty quick to learn and patient. That is, with one exception. When Krazel starts spouting off his alchemy theories, I'd rather run for the hills. What do you think of the old miller, anyway?
He seems awfully mystical. He has lots of experience, like as if he's lived for hundreds of years.
It's his beard that does that. Don't let it fool you. Thanks for talking to me. It really is good to have someone to pour my heart out to. But now, about that saltpeter. Before you came, and before Zenek fucked up with the manuscript, we collected saltpeter all over the place, mainly in sties. It has to be scraped from the walls. Horrible work, time-consuming and annoying. I'm not going to lie to you. We also looked in a few chests, just in case. You know. Anyhow, now all the sties in the region are scraped, clean, and we're sitting pretty on a nice barrel of saltpeter.
A barrel isn't much.
But we did bloody thorough job. Unfortunately, Krazel said we need at least 6 times as much.
6 times? Will one saltpeter pit be enough?
I reckon so. There should be as much as Krazel needs for his masterwork. If you're looking for it, you ought to know how saltpeter forms. Do you have any idea?
Certainly. You take a damp wall, like in a sty, you let the water evaporate from it, and you get this salty bloom.
That's right. But like I told you, all the sty walls in the region are scraped clean and we can't wait. Don't forget that saltpeter crystals are formed in places where something is rotting. It can be shit or carcasses. Well, A saltpeter pit is actually nothing more than a mass grave. The best natural saltpeter maker.
Crazel said saltpeter is a vessel for life energy. I get it that it's left over from dead bodies, but how do you get it from shit?
God's mysterious ways. You know how it is.
And he also wanted me to taste it. That's nonsense, though, isn't it?
Unfortunately, it isn't. Otherwise, you won't know if it's saltpeter or some other shit. It feels kind of cold on the tongue.
Jesus. And you know where to look for such a pit full of carcasses, do you?
Not exactly, but I have an idea. Times are evil and there's plenty of corpses. A person who's digging holes and throwing dead bodies into them and doesn't even know he's got a a saltpeter mine.
The local gravedigger?
Exactly. And the one we have here in the region is also the knacker.
Well, I haven't met him yet. Where can I find him?
The cemetery is beyond Troskowitz, towards the Apollonia Rocks.
So I'm in for a walk to the cemetery.
Seems like it. Too bad you couldn't have walked around the county with us before. It was fun, and pretty useful experience. I learned a lot during that time, and I won't keep it to myself. I'd be happy to teach you something, if you want.
I'll keep that in mind.
That old gravedigger will be suspicious, so I'd bring him some kind of offering. He's always dragging those carcasses, so I'm sure he'd appreciate a slab of fresh meat from Troskowitz Butcher.
Good idea.
He lives a short way from the cemetery, so at least the meat won't go bad on the way. Lots of luck, the poet.
Why do you work for the military?
Because he pays well, and don't care how much coin I make on the side.
You mean by stealing?
And he doesn't ask any stupid questions.
What did you do before?
I got by any way I could. Believe it or not, I started in a convent.
You? A nun? Well, why not? I was in the cloisters myself for a while.
Oh well, different people have different fates. But we all ended up here anyway, in the armpit of the world.
What do you think about Crazel?
You're another one of those that don't know if they should love him or hate him, right? Crazel is his own man. Once you learn to get along with him, you can't help but admire him a bit. But sometimes he's unbearable as soon as he opens his mouth.
What do you know about...
He's a pretty tough old bird. He follows the rule, I'll treat you the way you treat me. And he appreciates when a fella's direct and open. But I probably wouldn't tell him everything about us.
So, Bonnie, the most honest girl I know, sent me. I'd like to see some dead animals as models for painting a church fresco. A scene from the apocalypse.
That might be a bit much, but you learn fast.
How was the saltpeter collection and tasting again?
It wasn't so bad. Xena kept whining about it, but being a saltpeter, when you go and clean someone's sty, they don't pay much attention to you and leave their purses and chests unattended. We made a pretty decent amount on the side.
What, by stealing?
Confiscating property for the greater glory.
Just like Tell me something more about Zinnek.
He's Andy, that's for sure. To be honest, I don't care for Crazel's bullshit most of the time either. He does everything for his own good, doesn't give a damn. Actually, he really pisses me off with his attitude. And he entertains Dunga, for instance. What kind of a bloody awful name is Dunga?
Oh, lovely.
Scruffy. Or Jan. Nicholas. He tries to be careful, but then he opens his big mouth.
What is this lair place?
Crazel built a stall so all them honest, curious people in the mill, the likes of Hensel, wouldn't have to worry their little heads about what we're doing here.
You mean behind that boarded up door?
We're definitely not doing anything there right now, because of the mess in there. I told Xena to clean it up. I think he wants to see if the place will get so rotten that salt...
I'd like to learn...
What are you interested in?
I hear you...
Thanks. This horse wasn't cheap, that's for sure.
excuse me.
I'd like to...
What would you like?
Being quick.
All right.
You silly.
I'd like to...
What?
Alchemy.
Great. You silly doggy.
Good day to you.
Same to you. Do you remember that cute thing from Stockyville?
Yeah. The 100th time you've asked.
What do you?
Quick! Whoa! Quick! Whoa!
Hey! You're mine!
Whoa!
You won't surrender? Thanks to God and the Blessed Virgin.
Quick! Easy. Nice and slow.
God bless you, sir.
I just got...
Listen, Nikolai. I hear you shoot.
They are certainly not magical. That is just some gadget. But we do have... The main thing is to know where you will be riding your grey. There are hard rocks all around here.
I've never seen horseshoes like these.
They bite into ground and grey can even climb up a cliff. Although he will not be too happy about it. But they are quite rare. So...
Don't worry, especially since I can afford.
What a nice day. Careful!
Come here!
Nem is tesz.
Whoa! Go! Whoa! 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 Heal! Quick! Whoa!
You're always welcome here.
So,
Well, not bad. Or
I understand. I was just wondering if you had every...
you're so sweet, but we're doing all right. What we need and can't make ourselves, we buy. We earn some but mostly we live off what the forest provides. Ma taught me Ma can cook a hare like no one else. Sometimes we even eat venison. But don't tell anyone.
Of course. Hitting a hare at 30 paces. Perhaps you could teach...
I'd be happy to, but don't expect any. And when you live alone in the forest,
I'd like to learn...
what are you in?
I'd like to get...
Thanks. I'll teach you one. A horse like that must cost as much as a. I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention.
I'd like to learn...
And what would you like?
I reckon you've got a few tricks in you.
Thanks. I'll teach you one trick, but it'll take time to learn.
I'd like to learn...
What would you like to know?
I still don't know...
Thanks. I'll teach you one.
I'd like to learn...
What would you like?
Tell me how...
All right.
I'd like to learn something.
What would you like?
Tell me the...
All right.
Go! Whoa! Whoa! Ooh. Quick! Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Day that one. You'd be better off composing poetry about nature.
As you wish. Tis wise.
What are you here for?
What's going on?
Siegfried was complaining that wolves keep... And that's pretty...
Thanks, innkeeper.
God bless.
It's almost ready. God be with you, sir.
I'd like to learn.
And what would you like?
I'm not bad at.
Great. Let's get to it.
I'd like to learn
And what...
the mysteries.
Great. What are you doing, strolling about without a light?
Quick!
What are you playing? Kiss your arm goodbye.
I need to know more about that strange apparition.
God! Leave me alone with that!
Farewell.
Watch out, damn it!
I wanted to ask about that.
That's mine.
Oh my god, I'm sorry.
He died. Look, better ask Pa. He doesn't.
Farewell, sir.
My God, that looks like a bloody expensive horse. Eh?
Ka! Ka! Go!
In the name of
Whoa!
King of the world, throw wide open the gates of hell and emerge from the... Huh?
Who the hell are you?
My name is of no importance.
What are you doing?
Why? I'm waiting for you. And you showed up.
You know who...
You're testing me. I know I'm not worthy.
Speak.
You're the...
What do you...
Me? I can only...
Out with it, then.
For a small...
What favour?
I'd like the dice to roll like they've never rolled for... and win...
Why do you want to get...
My wife is sick and I have no way to...
Don't lie to me.
Lucas beat me and won my life saving, clapped me clean. He must be cheating somehow, I'm sure. So I want to turn the tape. I'm going to take everything...
Thy will be...
Really? Thank you, Dark Lord. And when I die... my...
Keep your soul.
Wait a moment. Hell demands payment in souls, not... You fucking... Damn it. All that preparation, learning everything by heart, and all for nothing. Oh well. I'll try again another time. And somewhere else.
Quick! Whoa!
Greetings. Can't it...
What happened to...
Oh, Mother of God.
I hear Ambrose the...
That's right. But I haven't seen it in his hut for a few years.
What do you know about this dog?
Christ have mercy.
What happened?
Who knows what Gerda saw there? But it must be some...
I heard that Stanislav saw an apparition at the rocks.
Aye, there's been strange go...
I'm Henry.
Ignatius, Master of the Sod, at your service. Looking for a final resting place? You need to bury a...
None of those things. I was just passing by.
The living and the dead. Or if the scribe in Troskovitz was in a mood to listen to...
Are you and the herb woman related?
We're not related. We both got some years behind us and we're both unclean in our own way. Different herb women came to me from time to time for hangmen. What they do with them is their own business. But Bozhena ain't like the others. She's an honest... Do you know why they chased her?
I do.
There's a place called Limbus Infantium. Make sure you never send anyone there. Not even by accident, like Bozhena did with Yarushek.
I don't think I'll be going into the midwifery trade, but I get you. Do you know what happened with the bodies from near the pond? Tankard, Conrad.
Who?
Well, you wouldn't know their names. A couple of soldiers that fell there. Where are they buried?
Oh, I remember them. They all ended up in a pit together right by the cemetery. All I got was a yellow waffen rock for the effort. Getting them out of there was a grind. They was well fed. You could tell right away they was from better parts than this here county.
Yeah, you're right. They're a long way from home.
Not to worry. Earth.
Have you heard any?
There's something new every day.
Ignatius.
Of course. How many are there? Where do you want to bury them? Shall we grind the teeth up, or do you want to take them away in your purse?
Nah, none of that. I have a different, slightly unusual request. Bonnie from Lower Semine sent me.
From Lower Semine? What pit?
A saltpeter pit.
I ain't never heard of nothing like that.
Nah. These white crystals form on the walls of it.
Ah, you should have said you're looking for the pit I throw carcasses into. I'm going to go there anyway.
Really?
Not even a chicken scratches in the dirt without hope of reward, though. I have some collections from some Stratego farmsteads. At least one day I can...
You want me to help you with your grave?
Why not? You look...
I have a better idea.
I won't say no to... Oh, aye, fresh. Now, listen closely. That pit of yours lies at the end of a long journey that we'll take together on my wagon.
So you got meat out of me?
When I see how much you lot in Lower Semine are interested in it, I'm not just going to... But thanks for the meat. And don't... Grave digging is a job like any other. Sooner or later, everyone needs our services. And if it wasn't for us knackers, folk would have to deal with their animal carcasses themselves.
Of course, I understand. I'm just a little worried about what people will say about me when they see me with you. I wouldn't like to lose the honour I've earned as squire.
Don't worry about what people say. They'll only strip you of your honour if you let them. So what then? Shall we take a nice little ride with my boys Snorter and Dragonfly here? Nice and early, at daybreak.
Let's get this over with then.
Didn't you understand me? We ain't going nowhere now. Like I said, be here at daybreak.
Is there some place?
Of course, if you've got nothing better. If you know how to read, I have a book hidden in the outhouse I got of a dead fella. In fact, you can keep it.
And where can I sleep?
At the inn in Truscovitz. Get a good breakfast. Here's a little something so you know.
God bless you, sir.
I hear you saw some...
Was it the bailiff who sent you?
No, I've heard talk he's somehow linked to that apparition. So I need to know...
Why do you want to know? Forget that shit, pal. It reeks of fire and brimstone.
I know how to deal with evil spirits.
Of course!
Say after me. Vade retro satana.
Vade retro satana.
Vade retro satana. Remember that.
My God, what a spell! What did you want to know?
What exactly did you see that night at the crossroads?
A diabolical apparition. A black rider on a black horse flew into Apollonia. His eyes glowed, and his horse was black as charcoal. He turned this way and that a couple of times at the crossroads, and then darted off into the rocks. To the hermit's place, I'm sure.
He turned this way and that. That's strange. Would the devil not know the way?
I'm telling the truth. Gerda from the apothecary saw him too.
But the hermit helps people though, doesn't he?
Aye, he did. Only now they're saying he was at death's door and sold his soul to the devil. And that was the horseman.
Why? Why would the old man have sold his soul to the devil and then kept living as a pauper in his hut?
Who knows what's going on in them rocks? Some devilish trickery for sure.
Trail leads into the rocks. Free. Look what I have for you. Go.
money so a poor wayfarer can buy himself an ale?
Where did that come from?
Fuck! I'll kill you!
In God's name!
horse. What's it doing here in the woods? I should take a closer look. A beautiful horse. Black as charcoal. The herd boy wasn't lying. And you don't smell of brimstone. You're just an ordinary horse. Someone really did come to see the hermit. But it wasn't the devil.
Go!
This is the place the innkeeper was talking about. The hermit lives somewhere up here.
Sick! Die, you wretch!
I've been waiting for you. Go fuck yourself! Fuck this! I'm not getting myself killed!
That dog just does what he wants, and not what I wanted to do.
Jesus! Fucking slaughter!
What's this? A grave? Now that's what I call steel. It may be broken, but there's hardly a trace of rust.
Here, Matt. Search.
Judging by what I've heard,
What do you mean?
well, there's a lot of talk about you in the village.
Old wives' tales. What do I... Well, of course it is.
The apparition was seen by the
Old wife.
I went to take a look, and it really is askew. But it was a hiding place beneath the cross. And the man digging there at night didn't have time to...
By all the saints! So someone...
I found some pretty...
I don't know what you're talking.
I reckon you do, Ambrose. According to one of the documents, or are you going to tell me it was some other?
I'm not going to tell you anything.
A few nights ago, a herdsboy saw a black horseman, but I think a demon would have known the road to Apollonia,
Why are you telling me that?
Because I found a black horse stabled in a well-fed, healthy horse. Black as charcoal.
Why are you telling me all this? For God's...
The man who took things from the hiding place can't have been some chance thief.
So keep the groschen, lad. And stop...
There was a brand new... Maybe to cover up who you...
I still don't know what you want from me.
That's enough. I think there are enough fishy things going on around you from...
You're wide of the mark. But in the end...
What do you want help with?
I'm not Ambrose. He died some time ago. I am Conrad, Knight of the Cross with the Red Star.
What are you doing in the hermit's hut then?
In Prague, I got into a serious dispute. Ambrose was the only person who could help me. That's why I came to see him.
I'm guessing that the diabolical horseman's...
That was not my intent.
Ambrose is dead.
He was an old man. Unfortunately, he was...
And you had nothing to do?
Of course not! I'd known him for 20 years. He was a good member of the Order.
Ambrose was a...
More than a member. He was the Seneschal. He served the Order for many years before getting into a dispute with the Prague chapter and the Inquisition. Then he had to disappear. I was the only one to know where to look for him. But I came too late. All he managed to tell me was his last wish.
You scared the life out of Gerda from Troskovitz that night.
Ambrose had a hiding place beneath the cross where he kept things from his past.
I found some documents there from the Knights of the Cross. But Ambrose clearly wasn't interested.
He sensed that death was coming for him. And he also longed to hold his old sword, and I went to his hiding place that very night. I put the blade on his grave.
Yeah, that fits.
So you see, I'm not lying. And if you want to pay back the deceased for that...
All right.
Listen carefully then. There's an old witch. Take this cross to her and say to Margaret, Ambrose forgives you. But his brother...
Margaret, Ambrose forgive...
That's right.
I hope she'll know what this is.
She will. She'll remember for sure. Give her this cross and Benedictio Domini. Quick! Go!
I have to go back. Could this be the salt that Crazel is looking for? And I'm supposed to taste it. Cold saltpeter, not cold. Just raw. Look at me. My lord's messenger to a taster of cadavers. Cold and salty. This must be it.
Quick!
Whoa!
Greetings.
How's life treat?
A lot better than it's treating my... Come to think of it, the only thing that pisses me off is that once I kick the bucket, the shoemaker's children, go barefoot, as they say. All the young folks...
You got a big cemetery.
Ain't it? But being the gravedigger, I'll never have a place of my own here. They'll throw me by the wall like a dog and bury me without ceremony. But when I'm dead, I won't care. We're all equal before death and the Lord. This game...
What's the story with the death?
The story?
But you said there's been a lot of people dying.
Well, it ain't usual for people to get offed by the cartload out here in the sticks, if you ask me.
I don't know.
That might be the reason, then.
What?
Look, I'm not suggesting anything. And if things keep up like this, I'll be out of work in no time. There'll be no one left to bury.
Being a gravedigger must be a lonely job, eh?
Funny a young lad like you is so interested in...
Well, I'm only asking.
That figures. Youngsters these days wouldn't know hard work if it bit 'em on the arse. It's no wonder...
Are you offering me a job?
No. I'm giving you a warning.
And how do you know that?
You've got that look.
Could you be more specific?
You just aren't cut out for it, and that's that. It's a service. A labour of love.
I'm not from these parts.
The same as where you come from, I reckon.
That's an interesting way.
Aye, like when a fella buries an axe in someone's head over something stupid. Or if the law sees the sinner then has to erect a conciliation.
Where does he get the...
Where do you think?
You're in charge of that too?
I know how to cut a cross out of stone. And what of it? With the soft sandstone around here, it's child's play.
So they're all your work?
I wish. I've only sold 2 or 3 recently. Most of these here are right old. You might find a few stories about them in the village chronicle. All I know is a young fella once jumped off the cliffs near Takoff, and folks say the place...
Do you know any more?
Aye, I do, but I'm not telling you.
Have you been a gravedigger your whole life? Have you ever thought of changing?
I did think about... I wanted to be a knacker in Yitchin, but some fool with friends in high places got... That really pissed me off, so I said, fuck it. Why but I...
So you've always been here?
And what of it?
Unfortunately,
My condolences, lad.
Thank you.
Did you witness that?
Unfortunately.
I understand that's never easy. But if you closed their eyes and buried them in...
I dug their grave next to our smithy.
Well, that can't be avoided sometimes. Don't let it bother you. I'm certain their souls went straight to heaven.
But seriously, Ignatius.
Gravedigger, knacker, snorter's constant companion.
You've nearly got more titles.
Well, I have been doing it for almost 40 years now. The bailiff...
Sounds appealing.
Not all that glitters is gold, lad. A gravedigger's got it hard. I pick up dead animals on the side of the road. That's the knacker's job. You could... That's why people say I'm unclean. If I had children, they wouldn't be allowed to marry anyone besides... It's so ingrained in folk. A fella takes care of things they wouldn't want to hand... Can't even... Farewell, my friend.
Come here. Christ!
Good morning.
This might seem strange, but I'm supposed to give you this.
A cross? Mother of God. What's the meaning of this?
Margaret, Ambrose forgives you, but his brother must get what he deserves.
Ambrose? The hermit?
It was his wish that I give you the cross and the message. He said you'd know what it's about.
Oh my God! By all that's holy, it couldn't possibly be him. All those years, I'd lost hope. I never forgave myself. I committed a mortal sin.
Well, I don't know what you did. But this is supposed to be your absolution.
No, there's no absolution. Not yet. You said it yourself. Not until Ambrose's brother gets what he deserves. The bones. They still lie there outside the wall. Help me. His soul must find peace.
All right, I'll help you. But you'll have to tell me more.
Thank you, lad, thank you. But not here. We must go to the graveyard. That's where my curse lies.
Let's go then. There's no time to waste.
Here it is.
What does the graveyard have to do with absolution?
Hold on. Not so fast. I'll tell you everything. First, tell me, are you afraid of the dead?
It's the living I'm more afraid of than the dead.
One should fear the dead. But in the end, it's probably a good thing that you have no fear. You see, one poor soul is waiting for redemption. For years and years.
Ah, I get it now. Ambrose's brother has to get what he deserves. This is about the soul of Ambrose's brother.
His name was Jan. He lies outside the graveyard wall, buried without rites. He's been there for 30 years.
What happened to him?
The memories are painful. We were childhood friends, and Jan loved me. Only, I chose his friend Vashek over him. He couldn't get over the rejection. So he lay in wait for Vashek one evening.
And Vashek killed him?
It was an accident. They quarrelled. Jan drew his sword first, and Vashek had to defend himself. Apparently, they got close to the cliff edge while they were fighting, and Jan fell. When they found his body at the bottom of the cliff, people thought he'd killed himself. The only one who didn't believe it was Jan's brother.
Ah, the conciliatory cross where they saw the apparition. That's to commemorate Jan.
His brother Ambrose had it built there. And those diabolical apparitions. It's my fault for saying nothing. God is punishing me for my sins.
Nonsense. God wouldn't use a diabolical apparition to scare you, would he? And what's more, Ambrose forgave you, didn't he?
Only on the condition that Jan's bones will be laid to rest in consecrated ground. Help me lay him to rest in a proper grave, please.
But without telling the priest and gravedigger.
That's the only way we can put right a...
All right.
Thank you. There's a rose bush outside the graveyard wall. Please bury him beside my Vashek. Here, then place Ambrose's cross on his grave to bless their reconciliation. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Intercede for my forgiveness, and may their souls find eternal salvation. I know my silence is sin. Young did nothing wrong. Our Father. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Our Father, forgive those who have trespassed against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou amongst women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Your journey ends here, Jan. I don't know what you have on your conscience. But rest in peace. I don't know much about prayer in these situations, but Our Father, there are many sinners in this world, but in the end we all face your judgment for what we should have done, but lacked the courage to do. So forgive me this little sacrilege. You know better than anyone that it was the right thing to do. Thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven, and deliver us from evil. Amen. Ambrose's brother Jan got what he deserved, just as the hermit wanted.
I saw that. May his soul find peace at last.
And yours too, Margaret.
30 years. I thought about it every day.
It's all right now. You did the right thing. Everything else is beyond the law of man.
I'd like to reward you somehow.
I expect you wouldn't want anyone to hear about all this, right?
Well, if you... Will you keep it to yourself?
I don't want anything.
Thank you. My nephew is a tailor and he knows a thing or two about elk. God be with you, Henry. Take care, my friend.
Whoa! Go! Whoa!
Whoa! Whoa!
Hey, fella! Listen! We need help!
What happened?
We are Knights of the Cross with the Red Star. Good brothers in Christ. I'll explain everything, but there's no time now. We have to act fast. Our brother Glesgan is dying. The crazy fool shot him. Help us.
All right, we'll have a quiet talk. What happened?
If you're going to see the hermit, be warned. The man in the hut is just pretending to be the hermit. His name is Conrad, and he's a fraud and a murderer. The Inquisition paid him to murder our Grandmaster Zdeněk in Prague. Fortunately, God did not let him carry out the crime. But 2 of our brothers were killed by Conrad when they tried to detain him.
And I see a third one will soon join them.
He was just about to flee from here as well. We took him by surprise, but he had time to grab that damned crossbow and shoot Glesgan. By the Virgin Mary,
You're a knight.
Yes, I am Brother Arnold, a knight of the... You are too late. We take care of the sick in infirmaries throughout the land. You have to help us.
Did Conrad really?
Yes. He almost got away.
Why should I get mixed up?
I'll pay you. Otherwise, we won't have a...
That swine...
God, try to get close unseen and set fire to the haystack, but do it quickly.
Salva Regina. Mata misericordia. Ita, docedo est spes nostra. Ave Maria.
Hey! Stop right there! Halt, or I'll shoot.
Wait, Conrad! It's me, Henry!
Don't move a muscle, I mean it!
I talked to the widow, Margaret! I did what you wanted!
I'm afraid the circumstances have changed.
What's going on here?
I don't want to kill you. Go away!
I can help you! Let's talk!
All right. But make it quick. And no sudden movements. What do you want?
You wanted to run off and break our agreement.
And what is it you want to hear from me?
Why do they want to kill you?
Why? They want to silence me. I had proof of our Grandmaster's Denyek's treachery. But they are blind. They refuse to believe me.
What about the murders? Did you really kill 2 brothers of the Order?
I had to defend myself. I'd be dead if I hadn't killed them.
That's all I need to know.
There's no time to go into it. Sorry, young man. You got mixed up in a game of high stakes, and there's no way back.
In that case, we'll play that game out together. Just let them come.
Thank you, friend. Nothing is how you think, Arnold. They deceived you!
You want to try me?
You won't get away with that, bastard!
Go fuck yourself!
Oh!
We're going to get you, you horse!
And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed is the thou amongst women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Intercede for my forgiveness.
Your journey ends here, Jan. I don't know, how for what for I will and deliver. Amen. Ambrose's brother Jan got what?
I saw that. May his soul...
And yours too.
30 years.
It's all every...
I'd like... Well,
I don't want any.
thank you. God be... Take care now. And go and wash up. You look like...
God, where is that dog? My God, where is that dog? Gah!
Hey, fella! Listen! We need help!
What happened?
We are Knights of the Cross with the Red Star. Good brothers in Christ. I'll explain everything, but there's no time now. We have to act fast. Our brother Glesgan is dying. The crazy fool shot him. Help us.
All right. What happened?
If you're the meat for he was by...
You're in...
Yeah, you have...
Did con...
Yeah,
Why should...
I'll other...
That's
God, try, but do it...
Hey! Stop right there! Halt! Or I'll shoot!
Wait, Conrad! It's me, Henry!
Don't move a muscle, I mean it!
I talked to the widow, Margaret! I did what you wanted!
I'm afraid the circumstances have changed.
What's going on here?
I don't want to kill you. Go away!
I can help you! Let's talk!
All right. But make it quick. And no sudden movements.
What do you want?
You wanted to...
And what...
Why do they want...
Why?
What about the...
I had to...
That's all I...
There's no... Sorry,
In that case...
Thank you, friend.
Oh no! Do you hear me? The Inquisition... you! Dick!
I'll be done with you in a flash. Come on, then!
Dick!
Yeah!
Not tough enough! Fortune is on my side!
Damn it! What was that all about?
I think I owe you an explanation.
Everything seems to be connected to old Ambro.
He comes from round here. He joined our... He never wanted to talk about it. But maybe that experience... But in the end, it did him more harm than good. As Seneschal of the Order, one of those decisions made him enemies in high places. And they set the Inquisition on him. He came back here, to the rocks, to help people as a hermit.
Yeah, you're right.
And what is it you want to hear from me?
That's all I need to know.
And that's an end to it.
Thank you, but no. On the run, you'll need the money more than me.
Go!
Looks like a bloody expensive horse.
Hey, I'd like a word.
I'm gonna bash your face in!
Quick! Quick! Quick!
quick.
Be careful. It's not safe here.
Do you remember me?
Blimey. And you couldn't have come at a better time.
Depends what it is.
Some wolves are killing my sheep again.
All right.
Blimey, you're a great fella. Just yesterday, they tore one apart over there on the path. And when you find the bloodthirsty beasts, kill them. I mean, it ain't that I don't trust you. God be with you, Henry.
This must be the slaughtered sheep. Mutt won't have any trouble tracking them down.
Mutt! Here, Mutt!
Fuck. He's run off. God, where is that dog? God, where is that dog? The wolves are bound to be close. Looks like I'm on their trail.
Mutt!
Why have you got two now?
Mutt!
Oh, he's run off again, the little beast. These must be wolf tracks. Blood. I'm definitely on the right track now. I mustn't forget their ears. Poor sheep. Not much left of it.
Mutt!
You're my doggy, eh? Come here, boy. Here, Mutt.
Quick!
About the wolves.
Ah, I was just wondering if you'd be bringing me good news.
Aye, they are.
So many of them. Blimey, you're a true hero. If you feel like helping some more herds boys, young Smoljik tends his flock between Tachov and or old Stanislav. I'm certain they'll be... Take care, Henry! Stop that whistling!
Sort you out nicely.
What's that? God be with you. You must be parched. What say you have a drink with us?
God be with you.
Good doggy. Good boy.
Are you a black?
And you?
You deserve a clobbering for how poor a judge of people you are.
Be my guest. I'm Yira.
Glad to hear that.
Oh, sorry, brother.
What are you doing here?
Our forge has gone undone for. And these...
So war, eh?
Aye, well, that's just the way it is. By God, I could do with a bit of coin right now. Fancy having...
All right.
Great. I wouldn't be so cocky if I was you, though. I know a few tricks, and because I'm so confident...
Definitely.
Let's do this.
In God's name!
Surprise!
Useless!
Bad luck! You're boring me. Try a little. Too slow.
Useless!
Too slow!
I told you! I won the wager.
What do you have for... I'd like to do something... Satisfied?
Look. Finally! I'm glad you found what you needed, Henry. Take care.
So I'm back.
Excellent.
He's dead.
What? Did you?
No, not me. It just got a bit complicated. Anyway, it turns out old Ambrose really used to be a knight. And this really is Toledo steel. You were right, blacksmith.
God's nails. That's quite something.
First class welded steel. Ambrose must have broken the sword himself, deliberately. It wouldn't have just happened in battle.
That's exactly what we need. See now, youngster. My clever plan worked out nicely in the end.
Right. Well, thank you very much for your clever plan.
You haven't disappointed me yet, lad. So I'm sure forging an exceptional sword won't be a problem for you either.
Wait, I thought you wanted to do it yourself. I'm just your assistant, after all.
Not at all. I trust you. One day you'll become a master. That is, unless you lose your head first.
see. It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
Lord be with
There's a meeting coming up, so he's even nastier than usual.
What can I do for? Show me. I hope you'll be satisfied, my friend.
Here you go. Take it.
Oh, I'll see you later.
Christ, what a day.
You have a kind master, eh, doggy?
Oi.
Why the long face? I've just got this nasty premonition. What premonition? Got a barrel. Of aliens. I'm afraid it'll go bad.
Well, I'm about half done.
Good day to you.
Good day. Did you hear about what happened at the big wheel?
At the mill?
Yeah, the place by the Zherovka Street.
What then? Has the water sprite been up to his mischief again?
You could say that. They found a dead body stuck in the wheel on Sunday.
You're kidding. Who was it?
Some vagabond.
God rest his soul.
And get this. Miloboshka says he was in the water at least a week, judging by the state of his body.
So what? Somebody did him in and chucked him into the water.
But the river there has a powerful current. The dead man had been floating down the river for at least a week.
Without anyone noticing?
Exactly. And that's not all. The dead man had a gold chain around his neck. Can you believe it? Somebody bumped him off and didn't even rob him.
That is strange. I reckon something devilish was involved.
See you later.
Greetings to you.
Someone's been pampering this horse.
thing we need. How did it even happen? No idea. Our sheep was supposed to watch them. Jesus. You can't trust him with anything.
May God grant you good health. Certainly. Farewell.
I'm all done in.
fuck's sake. Damn, it's burning.
You have a kind master, eh, Mutt?
God, that's not good. Damn, it's burning. I'm halfway there.
Were you at the last month? I didn't see you there. Just as well. I fell asleep during the sermon. I'm not surprised. The sermons have been awful lately. If I hear about the woman with 10 silver coins one more time, I'll scream. Maybe we could sneak some wine in next time. That would make it more bearable. Or just say sod it and not go. What are you talking about? You want to go to hell? Hell or a never-ending, boring mass. What's the difference? May God grant you good health. God be with you. They took our maypole, did you see?
I can see that. No one's managed to do that in a long time, eh?
True. What a shame. It lasted till harvest.
Oldham hung it on his house. So it was the Shelley fellas.
And there's this Henry fella skulking around. You know, the youngster who's not local.
You think he did it?
Maybe. Who knows?
Damn it. I have to be careful not to ruin it.
I'll have a beer.
Damn it. I have to be careful not to ruin it.
Good day. Good day.
I better fuck it all up. That's just great. There's no point forcing this one.
What'll it be?